What's up, everybody? You are live with Johnathan Maness, aka the One-Leg Bandit, and Anthony Cuzo, also known as the Bone.
Just hanging out. Had a good, real good Bucks win earlier today, so that was nice.
Oh, the Bucks played great. The Panthers just let it go. You know, they can't keep it together, but we're still young. We're still fighting, you know, getting things going here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Tony, I'm going to go ahead and add into the stream here and share the chart. So what we're looking at today and what we're talking about is SHIB. And as you know, it's been going crazy here over the last week and a half. And I think we're ready for the next leg up. If you can see this here, I mean, you know, we have a very strong bullish flag. This is the day chart. But let me get here and just show you the power of the week chart. You know, look at that right there. I mean, it is looking sweet. What are you hearing about things down there, Tony?
I mean, it looks fantastic. It's consolidated pretty well. You know, a lot of times, like with some of the really smaller, obscure cryptos, you'll see a big boom for a single day, and then it'll drop down for like the next week or so. But SHIB has really held strong. You know, I think the highest I saw it at was at like 0.00035, and it's hanging at like right around the 3-ish mark, I think now, which is really, really solid.
Yeah, you can really see right here on the hour chart is created a beautiful bullish flag. We're looking for a breakout of the zones here. And when it breaks out, I think we're going to take our all-time high and just take this to a whole nother level. You know, one of the main things I wanted to talk with you about today on the stream, Tony, is the power of Robinhood. And that's what we're about to get into. And, you know, when we jumped on the Dogecoin run, it was, you know, already in Robinhood and all that. But so we didn't get the full effect from it. But you know, how many kids in college are on Robinhood? Like, talk to the audience a little bit about that, and let some folks know what you know about all your college friends.
Yeah, pretty much everyone that I know that is investing that's around my age uses Robinhood. It's the most user friendly. It's super easy to get started, and it's definitely the most popular. Like another kind of popular one is Webull, but even it must have been like 8 or 9 months ago, I guess, when Dogecoin initially went, when Dogecoin went on to Webull, it really didn't pop off as much because Webull, I mean, it's a great app, but it's really not as huge as Robinhood and not nearly as popular. So putting SHIB on something like Robinhood is going to bring a lot more attention, a lot more buyers, and that market cap is going to fly up.
Yeah, and speaking of market cap, I mean, we're at 10 billion right now. 10 billion for Shiba Inu. Could you ever believe that? You know, when we started, and Shiba Swap is going crazy. Leash is up, Bone is up. The NFTs are going to hit this week, and it's just a very exciting time to be in where we are down low on this. And there's a lot of folks that we alerted that got in at that early stage. I mean, you're doubling your money every time. I mean, we've already 5 times our money. I mean, it's just. Most of the people that we alerted got in at 6 zeros and 6 or 6 zeros and 5, and that's a really good spot to be in.
Mm-hmm.
So, tell me the college side of things when it comes to cryptocurrency. Out of 10 college students, how many people are trading right now?
I would say probably about 6 or 7. It's definitely more popular among the guys, I would say, than some of the girls, but based on what I could see, I would say probably 60 to 70% of college kids, especially those that are like, there's a ton of business majors, finance, economics majors, especially that kind of crowd. There's a huge following.
Oh yeah, and a lot of people that you know are my age and they don't really understand and don't understand the power of your age groups investing. And if you missed it with Doge, it was the Robinhood crowd that pushed Doge from all the zeros up into 70 some cent. And yeah, it's maybe $200, $500, $700 per each investor, but it is a big, powerful movement when we get on Robinhood here. It definitely is.
Yep. It's like what you saw with GameStop. That was fully driven by young investors that wanted to challenge people that were shorting the stock. And you saw what happened with that. It's still up in the 3 digits, whereas before all that, it was like, I think $15 or something like that.
Oh yeah, it's absolutely insane. So we're looking for that big run, and I'm very, very excited about it. You know, all I wanted to do when I started this, Tony, is to alert everyone out there that may have missed the Bitcoin run, the Dogecoin run. All my LinkedIn family, everybody on LinkedIn. I have 15,000 followers. They all put out their stories of how they grind. However it takes to make a dollar. They're working hard to make a dollar and earn money for their families. And when you have an opportunity like this to jump on, I don't care. You can't let it pass you by. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that type of money, $10 billion market cap from all the way from 2 billion or 1 billion is absolutely amazing in a week. And just imagine what's going to happen. We're hearing stories, or not stories, rumors that El Salvador is going to make Shiba Inu just right along beside Bitcoin, one of their official currencies.
Wow.
Now Payments is, of course, burning Shiba Inu right now for every transaction that's done. Now Payments is actually sending burn SHIB to the burn wallet, which increases all of our value. These are all things that I believe the viewers are not really paying attention to. A lot of times they look at just the price, and they look at the price in a very short time frame. But sometimes you got to zoom out and really take a look at it.
Yeah, that's the big thing. Like, a lot of people just panic sell or even sometimes panic buy. But if you just take a step back and really look at the entire chart, you can see at least some kind of pattern and either mark out a time for when you'd like to get in or how long you think you can hold. It's really a lot simpler if you just take that step back and look at everything as a bigger piece of the puzzle.
I completely agree. Whenever, right now, I want to let everyone know my opinion on this. This is my opinion. I believe that we are about to move to levels where you are going to wish that you had bought right now. I believe the next breakout is going to be something that people will be talking about forever. I just don't see it coming back down to these levels with this many zeros. I think we're about to really take off. So if you missed this consolidation period, you're going to be kicking yourself. And it happened to me. Let me give you my experience. This handsome son right here, Tony, told me, hey, Dogecoin is about to go crazy. We had zeros there, okay? He was involved. He was in. All right, he said Dogecoin is going to go crazy. I said, no way, man. Boom. Next thing you know, 2 cents, then the 7 cent, and then it got up to 70 some cent. And yeah, I made some money off of Dogecoin trading in the higher ranges. But come on now, it hit 70 cent. It has unlimited shares, okay? Like, in other words, where it says, authorized coins available, instead of saying 3.94 trillion like Shiba Inu does, Dogecoin says unlimited, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So if you can take something that's unlimited and run it up to 70 some cents, with all of the utility and just the great things that SHIB is doing and the dev team is doing, I believe we're about to be seeing something absolutely amazing. And we're going to break out here shortly. We're ready for a breakout. That's why I was doing the live stream right now. Thank you for all the viewers. If anybody has anything to say, throw it up in the comments. We'll post it right in the stream. Let me go ahead. I'm going to do share screen here. And let's check some stuff out. All right, here we go. So we're back on the chart right now. Taking a little bit of dip. We're down to 25.84 right now. And what we're looking at, just so I don't confuse everyone, this is eToro chart. eToro sells by the millions, okay? So when you're looking at 25.84, that's how much it is for a million Shiba Inu. And that's very, very cheap. I'm letting you know when this thing runs, we're going to get up to the hundreds, 200s, thousands per million for Shiba Inu. So this is just getting started. Let me back this out. I want to go back to the daily chart so we can really, like me and Tony's talking about, take a look at this cup and handle. I mean, I know this is when it first got started. Look, 4 months of straight consolidation, actually almost 6 months. Then we shot up here, creating a bull flag, and we are about to break out of this and go to places that we have not been before. So just an absolute wonderful time right now to be a part of this.
Yep, absolutely. That pattern looks fantastic. And I think the fact that it consolidated for that long amount of time just in a straight-ish line just shows how strong it is and how much the people really, really like this coin. And you can just see it from that. It's strong. It's not one of these things just going to fade out quickly. There's obviously a lot of power behind it.
Agreed. Look, if it was going to fade out quickly, if we wasn't hodling, as they say, or holding, I mean, nobody is selling their Shiba. None of us. The only people that's selling Shiba is bots and institutional buyers and sellers. All of us normal folk, even up to people who invest, I would say up to about 1 million. We're not selling. We are all holding. This price action that's happening right now is due to bots and them trying to get a good position. The last 5-6 days has been a consolidation period, and we're going to rock it again. But I know no one that has sold any of their Shiba. We are all in it to win it. We're in it for the penny. We're in it for the dollar. Wherever the heck it's going to go, we're in it. We are not in it for this right now. We're at the levels it's in. And I'm sure you're hearing that. Nobody's selling their Shiba from what you're hearing, correct?
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, there's just the only thing that I've heard, like a couple of my friends, whenever you'll see a little bit of a dip, they'll buy back in then, and then it'll pop right back off. But I haven't heard anyone just completely getting rid of it or selling any crypto.
I know now it is hot with all of it. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go over the share screen here. I want to talk a little bit about this. Nobody's really been watching this, but the TVL for Shiba Swap has doubled in the last week. It's slowly grinding up. We're up to 3.78 million up here. And SHIB, of course, this is the price for SHIB. Leash is all the way back up to $2,000. Bone is at $2.23. This is beautiful. The Bones being at $2.23. And the real value of these, once they're done minting, is in $20 to $50 per bone range. That's why I am burying and also not wolfing, but I'm farming. I'm farming for bone as well. And the leash is just going to be a powerhouse. This coming up week, the NFTs, the Shiboshis come out. Okay, I'm definitely going to try to get them. But here's the cool thing: the first 24 hours, if you've got leash in your wallet, you can buy for the first 24 hours before the rest of the world gets on. And I'm letting you know, you're going to want to go ahead and get it all set up. So when these things go on sale, you could get one of these 10,000 NFTs. I'm expecting some very, very valuable players. These NFTs are going to be worth a lot of money. I feel like I like to equate it to having a Babe Ruth rookie card. I mean, this is going to be something that's amazing. I mean, Snoop Dogg's paying millions of dollars for certain NFTs, and I feel that this batch is just going to be one to have. Are you hearing any talk of NFTs down, with a younger crowd?
A little bit here and there. I think one of the big things is a lot of people are just confused about like what an NFT really consists of and why there's value behind it. I think, trying to get just more information out there. A lot of people don't even know how they could possibly buy an NFT or the kind of details that you would have to provide or the process to actually go and purchase one.
Yeah, and it's very tricky. Look, I'm still a rookie at this, but I know one thing. I'm going to be there on ShibaSwap.com. Click here on this link, and I'm going to be there ready to go. I do know for the first 24 hours, if you have leash in your wallet, you can buy the NFT. So as long as you have leash in your MetaMask wallet, you should be able to use your leash to go to this site and to get your hands on one of the Shiboshis the first days that they come out. And it should be this week. I mean, everything that's been put out is this week is the week that they're going to drop. And I would strongly recommend getting your stuff right. You know what I mean? Don't wait to get the leash. Don't miss out. You want to have a piece in this, okay? Here's what's going to happen, okay? They're going to sell 3 different batches of this 10,000. I believe it's like 2,000, 5,000, and then the last 3,000. The first batch is 0.01 ether for each one. The second batch is 0.02, and the third batch is 0.03. So I do know that that's a fact. So that's the value of leash that you're going to have ready to go on the first 24 hours to get your NFT. When you get the NFT, you can change the name of the NFT. You pay a $100 fee in SHIB, and they burn that. They're going to burn up to $1 million in SHIB with the name change there. And of course, my first SHIB is going to be called the One-Leg-Bandit. So anybody watching this, of course, it's going to be the One-Leg-Bandit. And I hope that NFT is going to be worth millions. I think it will be worth millions, especially with what they're doing, what they've already announced on. I don't know if you've heard this. They're creating a game. So the NFT that you choose will have a special characteristic, kind of like the Pokemon cards. Each Pokemon had a special thing about it. Well, the NFT will each have a special thing about it, and that's what's going to create the wealth. The game will create the wealth and create the drive in the first 10,000 because they're going to have special things that people are going to want to have in the game to be successful.
Wow, yeah, that's really interesting.
Yeah, I mean, Tony, it's just absolutely mind-boggling the way this dev team has put everything out. I mean, can you imagine the hours that they're putting in to make all this work and to create all this wealth in that amount of time?
Yeah, and it's paying off. It looks beautiful. It's very sleek, and they're making it as simple as they could, really.
Yes, for something that's like a whole new language. In my industry, federal contracting, people get bored listening to me talk about it. Why? Because it's a boring topic, but it makes people money. This is the same type of way. This is not boring, but it's a different language. You have to learn the language so you can be successful. All right, so I want to walk everybody through here why I got a chance, okay? Bury is where you bury and you get paid an APY for just burying your type of coin. So look at this APY on Bone. I mean, you bury that. That's a lot of APY to bury, and then you get rewards. So check this out. I buried my SHIB. I buried 2 billion SHIB, okay? By burying these SHIB, so far I've earned where I can wolf 12.9 Bone. Unwolfable is 26.35. My wolfable date where these become wolfable or are able to take out is 1/29/2022. Okay. Now look I've earned 42 million Ryoshi's Vision here just by having my share stake. So that's 42 million of those, which is awesome. And then that's just the SHIB portion. And then of course I've buried 2 leash and I buried 1,000 Bone. Okay. And by burying these, I've earned 21 unwolfable and 10. All right, so that's the safest way to do it, to bury your tokens. Another thing you can do is wolf or create SSLP and farm your tokens. Check this out. So I put in Bone and Ethereum, and I have earned 371 Bone in about 2.5 months, okay? So this money is just sitting there. I'm earning Bone. I can wolf it out right now, but I'm not going to. So basically the way I'm looking at it, I want to earn 1,000 Bone a year. With the money. So that's the math I did. I'm going to earn 1,000 Bone this year, 1,000. And right now it's at 2.23, but I'm expecting Bone to be worth $20 to $50. So I want this $1,000 investment to be $20 to $50,000 is what I'm trying to do. And this is creating passive income. So if you want to learn how to create passive income, you create this partner, Bone and ETH, or you can create any partnership here and you'll see the APY that it pays. And sometimes you can catch them and they're up really high. Like right here, the ZIG and ETH, 271%. Okay. Star and ETH, 200%. That will create you a lot of Bone right there. So that's just a way to create money as your money's just sitting there. And another thing here that I want to share is the swap, of course. Whenever you want to swap for leash, like you want to get your leash ready for the NFTs, what you want to do is you want to take your Ethereum here. You're going to click the max Ethereum or whatever you want to do. And then you want to click here and go to leash. Once you type that in there, it'll pop up. And there it is. You click Doge Killer and boom, then you can click max for your Ethereum. I don't know if I have any Ethereum. I think I do. I have a little bit, but anyway, you create the pair. Make sure your slippage tolerance is at 2.5 so you don't have any delays or long slippage. And then you type in how many ETH you want to use and switch it to lease and then click boom. And it will go ahead and do it. And it will swap out your Ethereum for leash. And then you got your leash sitting there ready to go for the NFT release, which is coming next week. So what do you think about it, Tone? I mean, that's not too difficult, correct?
Oh, no, not at all. And I mean, going back to what you said about the passive income, that really is one of the huge, biggest takeaways from this, being able to do that and just have it sit there and then accruing wealth without really having to put in any kind of effort. That's the meal ticket right there. It really doesn't get any better than that.
That is great. And that's just 1,000. I should have went more. Like, you only want to risk what you can do. But, imagine if you put 10 grand in there, and then Bone goes to $20 to $30. You're making $250,000 a year sitting on that ass. I mean, that's how you do it right there. Okay. So, all right. So, Turso Serrano says, this is great info, and I totally agree. Thank you so much for watching the stream. We really appreciate you. Any type of comments or any back and forth you want to go, I really appreciate it, but thank you for that post. And then Instagram Live, keep up the good job. Love motivation. Hey, it's easy to get motivated right now. It's about to be just the most wonderful time in our lives. We're going to go from 5 times in the next 24 to 48 hours. We're probably going to be 10 to 15 times up. And there's no telling where we're going to bounce after we hit the all-time high. So we're about to scream up. Tony, do you feel in the next few years that we're going to be transitioning away from the dollar as we know it to digital currency of some sort?
Yeah, it'll definitely be a process, but again, like with passive wealth, and if you have the money and the resources to just buy some crypto and just sit on it and hang for a little bit? I think absolutely eventually. It won't happen overnight. It's not going to be an immediate thing, but piece by piece, and you've seen it with some retailers where you can buy things using cryptocurrency, using Doge, Elon Musk, you can buy Teslas with Doge. That's just step one. And just starting there, progressing on in the next few years, more companies are going to get on board with that. I think Amazon already is to a certain degree. It's going to be huge eventually. I think eventually it will be the vast majority of not even just the U.S. economy, but the global economy.
Agreed completely. I mean, it is coming, and it's coming very fast. Maness Medical has instituted now payments. My web guy's got it in there. So if you want to buy any type of medical supplies or anything you might need, you can check it out, Maness Medical. And it also helps with the burn there. So I'm glad to be a part of the SHIB Army. So let me go ahead. I'm going to add back onto the stream here. Let's go to CoinMarketCap and let's check out some stuff today. Okay. So let's first pull up SHIBA and check out what's going on with SHIBA as far as market cap. So we're sitting at $10 billion for SHIBA, down 2%, which is absolutely crazy. Our volume right now is 3.6 billion for the last 24 hours, which is also insane. And we are number 20. We're the 20th largest cryptocurrency in the world right now with 1.22 million watchers. And we've gotten so many more watchers just over the last week. It's just insane. But this thing is getting ready to fly, everybody. If you're not ready, you need to get ready and get involved here, okay? So another thing here, let's check out. Let's go here to, I wanted to share Doge Killer real quick just so I can show you how much this has moved. We're at $2,000 right now. The cool thing about this, there's only 107,000 of these minted at all. So if you've got two of them, you've got two of the 107,647 available. And when this thing was first dropped, let me show you, it shot all the way up to 8,000 for each leash, and this is just now ramping back up. So you can go on and inspect your leash to be worth a lot of money. As we move forward and the utility comes out with the games and with the NFTs, leash is going to play a major role. So how many ever and whatever leash you can get your hands on, do it. I strongly recommend that. And one other thing I got to talk about, y'all, something in the background here. Nobody's really watching this, but that free Ryoshi Vision we're getting, it's screaming up. If you look over the last 3 months, hold on, I'll pull up the month chart. Look at that month chart. It's moving up. There's something going on with this music and Ryoshi Vision and all the cool partnerships that they're making. I'm letting you know you might want to go ahead and add you some Ryoshi Vision as soon as you possibly can. You got 6 zeros and 2 right now. So you can still get a very, very good amount of Ryoshi Vision. But you definitely want to add some of these to your wallet. It's something to have. You got to go ahead and pack these in. It's real simple to add them. You go to Shiba Swap, you swap your Ethereum or whatever you want for Ryoshi Vision, and then boom, you got them sitting there. And then you got a nice fat little MetaMask wallet sitting there like this. You know, you pop into your MetaMask wallet, and look, I mean, you're holding on to stuff, and before you know it, things moving up. You have no idea. I got 5 Gs in Ryoshi Vision and 2 Gs in Sediment. I mean, you just got to load the boat and get ready because these suckers are moving, and there's so much money pumping into the cryptocurrency market, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, every day more people are getting in. It's even if like every day, cryptos, the prices will fluctuate, but the amount of people that are getting into it won't. It's just growing more and more popular every single day. So the only way is up, really.
Yeah, and Tersa, thank you for hopping on here. Look, if anybody needs any help, that's what I'm doing these for. I'm not doing these for any gain whatsoever. I've helped a lot of folks get up and get involved in cryptocurrency, but I want to do that. I want you to not miss this. It pissed me off that I missed Dogecoin. We could have been millionaires already. I want people to have financial wealth for their family and take care of people, because I believe when you don't have the burden of money on your back, people can do great things. They can accomplish things. And that's what this decentralized is going to be able to allow us to do. Make money, do wonderful things, take care of each other, and lift each other up. So, I am here for you, and we're going to work together as a community to ensure that if you need to know something, we're here for you. This is my email address. Email me at any time. I'm the1legbandit at manessveteranmedical.com. Hit me up, and I'm here for you. So just let me know what you got going on there. So, Tone, you go ahead and take the lead here. What do you think? What are you hearing as far as the sleeper goes. I know, of course, SHIB, we've been talking about it, but have you heard any other sleeper cryptocurrencies out there that people should be aware of?
This one isn't a sleeper so much. I think it's in the top 10 or maybe even the top 5 on the market cap, but I don't see it talked about that often, is Cardano. Cardano moved, I think, over the last 2 months. It was around like $1.20, and now I think it's up over $2 a piece.
Yes, 219 right now.
Yeah, my friend's dad got in when it was under $1, so he's sitting pretty well now. I think that's definitely a cryptocurrency. Even though the market cap is high, it's not really being talked about quite as much as some of the other ones.
So you think there's a lot of good upside right there?
Yeah, definitely. I think it was about a month ago. I think it was close to $3, or maybe a couple weeks ago. It was up somewhere around there.
And I want to tell people my sleeper, okay? This is my sleeper. If you have any money at all, if you make any money off of this, I want you to go to crypto.com and buy CRO. You can stake your CRO, but buy as much CRO as you possibly can. Here's some examples. Look at Binance Coin. Look at all these other big exchanges and how their coin exploded. Crypto.com is spending a shitload of money to ensure that everybody knows how to get to Crypto.com, making it so easy. They're on every UFC fighter, they're on cars, they're on basketball teams. Crypto.com will make you a killing if you just buy it and stake it. So I strongly advise you, for your safe play, try looking at CRO and stacking as much in there as you possibly can. All right. Well, Tony, I appreciate you spending some time here with us. We're at 27 minutes, so we're probably about to wrap the stream up. But I just want everyone to know now is time for this next push. Load the boat, get in there. We already know what's going to happen. Let me check the chart real quick. We're at 25.66. This bull flag is looking really good. Get in here at the 25 level and multiply. Think about it. When it goes up 3 times, okay, that gets that other 0 off. So you'll be 3 times your money from right now, and it's going to happen. We're going to knock that 0 off there. So, Tony, thank you so much for being here with me. I appreciate you. All the viewers out there, really appreciate you. Please subscribe to Johnathan Maness on YouTube. We're growing. I've gained almost 1,200 subscribers in the last month, and we're doing really, really good. So thank you very much, and go Shiba Army. So y'all all have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy the rest of football, Tony. Thank you, and have a wonderful night, okay?
Absolutely. You too.
Thank you.